Hey. Hi. I'm just going to do a little blog next to this car. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to go over there. So I've just landed in Denmark. I've just come to Denmark and I'm going to go to my Ayahuasca retreat again. So I've already done my first ceremony and my second ceremony, and that was in May 2018. So nearly a full year has gone by. So now it's November 2018, and I've come back to do 2 more ceremonies. Since my first ayahuasca retreat, I have closed messy makeup in Affleck's Palace, which was a big deal. I have left my apartment, which I absolutely loved, but I don't think it was good for me to live there, and I don't think it was good for the shop to be in Affleck's either. Sorry, I just really love this car, man. Look at it, it's like a graffiti car. People must think that like I'm going to do it because I've got paint all on my coat, so they might think that I've done it. I'm not going to take no credit for that. Anyway, so yeah, and then tragedy happened. In my opinion, it was tragedy. Like my cat Chakra, my soulmate, I took her to the vets to get her spayed originally. It turned out that she had diabetes. I'm still grieving, but I'm able to talk about it. So I had to put her down. So I've lost my business, my flat, and my cat. Praise the Lord, I still have a car right now. So, hang on, I'm just going to wipe the screen so you can see my beautiful face. Oh. Yeah, so I still have a car, so I still have transport, and that's at Manchester Airport, because I decided to come over. It was just a quick thing. I was like, I gotta go back. Yeah, so I've just landed now. I have no idea where I am, mate. Like, I have got no idea where I am. But I know that I'm heading towards the aquarium. It's called Bla Planet Aquarium, because tonight I booked my flight, but I forgot to book somewhere to sleep. So the weird thing is, like, I was like, I went on Airbnb, recommend it, and it was like £27 for the night to sleep in a boat. I'm going to sleep in a boat. I love boats. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love boats and the sea. But yeah, and then guess what its name is? It's called Hawila Mess. Oh God, it's written. It's already written. So me and this car are just going to hang out now. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to have let's check it out. So this is an update on my life. God, that's sad news. Oh, I'm sorry this happened to you, car. You've been abandoned now. Don't worry, I'm not going to abandon you. I wonder if anyone's in there. I'm scared, actually. Someone might live in there. Anyway, I'm just going to stay here. Yeah, so I don't 100% agree with aquariums, like the same with zoos, but in a way, I guess it's helping them. I don't actually know the ins and outs of it, of how zoos work and how aquariums work, but at least they're being fed and all of that. So yeah, I guess I'm going to an aquarium because the boat that I'm sleeping in is opposite an aquarium. I don't want to get too lost here. And then I'm going to sleep in the boat, and then tomorrow I'm going to travel with a lovely lady called Amanda who I've never met. So I don't actually know if she's lovely, but she seems it on text message. Through a friend called Charlotte who's at the ayahuasca retreat. So I can't wait to see them lot again. And I'm just getting just so much spiritual guidance. Like sparrows. I was greeted by 5 sparrows when I landed. They came to my feet. And then they also sat up where I'd like, you know, when you land somewhere, like just take your bag off and just sort your life out. Like, I'd put my bag down and these sparrows just scuttled up next to me. And check out how swanky this ticket is, like train ticket. It's got holographic on it. I don't know if you can see that. Ow, rainbow! Colours of the rainbow. I was well chuffed. That was my first purge. Right. Yeah, so I thought I'd just do a bit of a blog as I just landed here, considering I've not spoken to anybody. I'm really tired. I slept in my van last night and then my legs hurt, and I think there's something going on with my legs, like there's some sort of circulation stuff is happening, and I'm eating my hair. Nevertheless though, I just want to say right now that like messy makeup isn't over. She's not over. She's not even started yet. Like, she's just had, like, she was in nursery, like, Affleck's Palace was, like, her nursery. Like, how to walk, how to talk, how to paint, how to dance, how to, you know what I mean? Like, learning the footsteps of business, which isn't the reason why we did it. Like, that's what it is. Like, it's revaluing it. It's arts. That's what it is. Anyway, so, I hope, I can't say for definite if it's going to continue. Like, I want it to, like, it's always in my heart, and I made it, so do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna, in my head, it's gonna continue, but I can't boast about tomorrow, and I can't say what's gonna happen, because I might get run over after doing this vlog, do you know what I mean? So if I'm giving you empty promises, what's that about? So, in my heart, messy makeup will continue, but stronger and better, but who knows? Who knows? Okay then. Mwah. So I made it to the aquarium. Huge. Hi friends. Whoa. So cool. I could just stay all day. Is that? Oh my gosh. Hi. We'll grab it. This is the aquarium. As you can tell. There's tentacles everywhere. There's tentacles everywhere. We're going to go on a tentacle discovery. The tentacle tantrum. We're going on a tentacle tantrum now. Ready? Bear with. Tentacles. 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 Human. Tentacles. Whoa. Mate, what is going on? But not only that. Tentacles. Let's go to tentacles. Oh, it is incredible. Oh my gosh, massive shark. Over there. Sharks. Oh my god. Oh my god. The ocean makes me cry. Turtle there. I'm going in. This is so cool. It's growing. Fish!
Do you want to paint
Not from there. Would you like to see it now? This is so chill.
It's a nice day. We're going out.
It's like a sensory cave. There's fishes. Fish.
See you.
Like you can feel it. I'm like living with fishes. Oh my god. I actually think this is the calm. I just feel so calm in this sea life somewhere. I've been here for like quite a long time. I want to sleep in this cave. I think I want to sleep in the cave. I can get away with it. Oh my god, I just found something else. I'll call this girl in a minute. So cute, right? This little kid just saying. crawled in
Look at this piece of cake. Piece of shell. Wow, that's a fish. Oh.
How cool is this? Fishes. Little cave.
Eine Fische? Wo ist das? Das ist Strohhalm. Du Strohhalm. Ini tuh video.
Sleeping. I just found a rainforest. Oh, where did this come from? This is more than a sea life centre. Oh my gosh. Here in the Amazon rainforest, you can see green leaves with tentacles and waterfalls looking for the primates. Hey, amayo, anaeo, hey, amayo, anaeneo. Hey, amayo, anaeneo, hey, amayo, anaeneo. Wahi. Hey, 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 ho, wahi. You can find millennials here in the rainforest, where the latest trend can be found of light up trainers. This rare breed of fish, I don't know what it's called. Wow. Whoa, mate, where did you come from? Who are you? I did not see you. Like, that is massive. What is it called? It's called a arapinine. I want to jump in. There's two of you. Oh, you got a friend. You got a friend. Crazy lady. What's downstairs? Dive into the rivers of the rainforest. And then that's the exit. So it looks like we're going to go dive in. I literally just said then that I want to jump in. Let's do it. But pretend there's no stairs. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll just cut all this out and we'll pretend that I jumped in. And then all of a sudden, I'm underwater now, yeah. Like, here we go. Without the fluorescent light. Oh my god. Tentacles. It's tentacles. Hey. Oh my god. thunder. You can also find middle-aged men in the under rainforest underground. They live inside the water, don't they? Yes, they do. What's your name? My name is. Do you want my real name? Do you want my real name? Okay, it's Omani. What's your name? Oh, that's a nice name. It's called Fish. You got to pronounce the S and H, like elongate it. What's your name? Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. I'm just chilling. Chilling. What's going on? The fluorescent light suits you. It's this millennial trend. Look at your patterns. Tentacle. Literally got like 3 hours worth of fish footage. I'm gonna have to calm down with this fish footage. I'm going for a swim now. I swim with one hand. Go for this one actually. Swim over it. Swimming. Millennials, they don't understand. You do, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I don't know if you can see what this is. The most chilled place is it been. I'm gonna like just sit here for like 20 minutes now. Just check it out. Oh, the turtle. Smash. Bali project, and it's a boat where it's like the Airbnb, so like travellers can stay in it, and it's like people work there to like, I'm sure I'll find out more about the project. I just found a globe, mate. I just found a globe. Look at it. Look how much is water. If you go on one side of the globe, right, literally that is just water. How do we that's just not fathom, like. And then there's like Australia, I've never been there. Then you've got like Thailand and all of that, and then Japan and stuff. And then you've got the Middle East. So, and then there's England, look. Right, so I live here. I used to live up here, yeah, which is the Isle of Skye. Actually, right, we'll do a bit of a map thing, yeah. So I lived in Hebden Bridge, then I moved to Isle of Skye, then I moved back down to Blackpool, then I moved to Manchester, now I'm back in Blackpool, and then now I've come all the way over here to Denmark, and then I'm going to travel down here tomorrow, and then there's like an island somewhere here. But I've been to Ireland, I've been to Romania, like the Black Sea, I've been to, where's Turkey? Turkey's down here, I've been to here in Turkey, up here, and then you've got Greece, I've been to Greece, I've been loads of islands in Greece, that's Italy, but I've never been there, I'd love to go to Italy. Anyway, right, where else have I been? Spain. So I've travelled all the way down on the northeast coast of Spain. Never been on the west coast. Never been to France. And yeah, basically, so that's kind of like where I've travelled, is like this sort of area. But I'd love to like just like go out into, look at Africa. That's where I was conceived. I was conceived in South Africa on a waterbed. How ironic is that? But look at that, man. So that is the nature programme of the world. Let's go to the boat now. I've got a feeling that might be the boat, but you know what, I don't know. So let's go and have a look. Might be one of these. The lady said that it's like a self-check-in thing. So I don't know if anyone's on the boat. There is a woman on the boat called Marie. Said because the sea level's gone down that it's going to be difficult to get onto. I'm just having a look. I've got a feeling it's this one. Hey, that crow's got a bit of plastic in its mouth. Hey, put that down. Put that down. Put it down. Go. Thank you. Right, go on. Carry on. No, put it down. Put it down. You need to put that bit of plastic down. Thank you. Thank you. It's just for your own safety, okay? Thank you. I'm actually, don't even think about picking it back up. Don't pick it back up. Do you know what? I'll pick it up for you. You can fly. You're not having it. Oh, it's a Rizzler packet. That's sad. It'll deteriorate. I don't want to get blamed for it. I've got a feeling this is the boat. Maybe. Do I just walk into a random boat? Do I just go in? Do I just go in? Let's go look at the sea first. Tell your friend to leave them Rizzlers alone, yeah. Smoking's not good for you. Okay. You keep an eye out, you got to watch your brothers. Mate! Speechless. On a boat. I'm sleeping on a boat right now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've just got here, so I've just turned you on while I'm like the rope. Show you. Okay. I'm guessing this is like the front. That's the entrance. This is the chimney. I don't know how boats work. I just love him. Oh my god. House rules. Smoking. Smoke free. Smoking the deck using appropriate ashtrays and containers, children and minors, lost and found, locks and safety, pets. Toilet. That's handy. Just see this. Whoa. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. I want to cry right now. The wheel, where's the wheel? Should I go look at the wheel? I'm gonna go look at the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the wheel. Whoa! Whoa! There's the Baltic Sea. Freezing cold. Oh my god, I feel so blessed right now. I feel so blessed right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off because I've seen somebody, but this is gonna be awesome. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the inside of the boat. This is like where all the bunk beds are. And it is just like, I'm overwhelmed. I feel emotional, you know. I genuinely feel really emotional right now. Like being here, like just being, like the people are like good. You can see the good. Like you don't even have to ask anyone to explain the good. You can see the good. But I'm gonna show you. So this is like, there's a little fireplace. And then like cactus plants. And then these are like the bunk beds. I'll show you where mine is. So this is my bunk bed. So I've got like a pillow. I don't know if you can see. I've got a pillow, a bed with a bed sheet, and then I've got this extra one as well, and then my bed socks. So I'm gonna put them on in a minute, and then sit next to fire and then read. But it's amazing. And then like when you come over here, there's like a little postcard area and a guitar. It's just like, and you can hear the sea. Like I can hear the sea and the rain. And I've already met some really amazing people. So I'm just super excited to like get my head down now, because I didn't get my head down last night. I slept in the van. So I'm just like gonna take my shoes off and like get in my little nest. I'll sit by the fire for a little bit and then just get in my nest and then head off to the Isle of Femo tomorrow. I love it. Guys, I'm on a ferry. I'm on a ferry. Did it? So I had complete faith, mate. So I got on the train. Yeah, I got on the train to Nero or something, and then I had to change to get on another train after, but the train was cancelled. So I was like, where am I going? Where am I going? And I tried asking this woman, like, where am I going? She didn't know, obviously, and but she couldn't help me because the trains were cancelled. So I managed to find a bus, got on a bus, and then I got off the bus, and then my phone stopped working. Yeah, alright. Am I okay up here? Obviously, yes. Right, anyways, my phone stopped working, so I was like, couldn't call Amanda, the lady that was supposed to pick me up, well, that was picking me up. So I asked this randomer if I could borrow the phone. They said, yeah, thank God. So I rang her and told her where I was, and she told me to find a station where there's loads of bicycles. So I didn't know, so I kept asking directions. I managed to find the bicycle area, and then I was just like, please be the right place, please be the right place, because like, I have no idea where I am. Anyway, I was like thinking, oh, you of little faith. Like, I was like talking to Jesus like husband, like what do I do here? And he was like, oh, you of little faith. And I was like, yes, I know, my faith is so strong. And then as soon as I thought that, she comes around the corner. So I got in the car, managed to get to the ferry place okay, and now I'm on the ferry and I'm in safe hands. So next stop tonight is the Ayahuasca ceremony. So I don't know what mood I'll be in. I don't know if I'll be as energetic as this. Who knows? But like, my faith is completely there, and I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. Another boat, so I'm well happy. And it's moving back. Put that back on. No. I think I'm in a good position here. No, good position. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you soon. By the way, it's freezing, yeah? This is like the Baltic Sea. We're in the Baltic. This is where my friends are sitting. Holy Spirit, Ayahuasca, we've got Jesus Christ, we've got God himself, we've got Messi, we've got all my friends. Stacey, there's Lou. There's all my family. That's Baggy. Alright, Baggy. Shoes. So yeah, I'm having a party right now. Absolute mad. One time for the Lord. I'm on top now. Top down. I got hat hair, man, but I don't care. Yeah. I said a prayer this morning. I prayed I would find a way to another place. So afraid. Came and saved me. Rain was pouring, sun faded away. Better place by your grace. And prayer this morning, I prayed I would find a way to another place. So afraid, came and saved me. I prayed it away. I'll brush my hair soon. Came and saved me. Lord, I've been broken. Although I'm not worthy, you fixed me. Now I'm blinded by your grace. You came and saved me. So I had my ayahuasca retreat. Right, I'm just going to update you on my life. I'm back from Denmark now, and I've been back for 2 days. I've just slept for 2 days. I'm in my car. And I couldn't really film whilst I was at the retreat because I wasn't in the headspace to film myself on camera, because I was just absolutely, I was like ill, you know what I mean? I was like ill. I'm trying to get this camera to stay still. I was ill. I'm trying to get this camera to stay still. He's still there. Oh my god. Yeah, so last time you saw me, I was on a ferry singing a song. So I did my, right, here's a link to my first and second ayahuasca ceremonies. You can see that on the link. But this one was my third and my fourth ceremony. So my third ceremony was, it was intense. I feel like I had a breakthrough, but it wasn't the same breakthrough as I had on my second ayahuasca. Basically, I saw a lot of things, as in like what I was doing to my body with smoking. Not only did I see it, but I felt it. Like the medicine helped pull it out of my body. So I had like an angry child inside, and I visually saw that, like this tiny little angry child, and I was talking to Mother Ayahuasca, and I was like, there's a child here. I'm just gonna keep her in there because I don't know where else to put her. And Ayahuasca was like, yeah, but she's in a cage. Why would you keep this tiny child in a cage in your chest? And I was like, well, I don't know where else to put her. Why is she so angry anyway? And Ayahuasca was like, well, you're suffocating her with your smoke. And I was like, oh, right, okay, so what do I do with her now? And she was like, set her free. So I was like, well, I don't want to put her in my heart because my heart is also being suffocated by smoke, so I'm going to put her on my shoulder. So I was like inviting my angry child within inside to come up onto my shoulder, and then she came into my shoulder, and all of a sudden I had so much more space inside my body, and then I saw my womb. So I was like filling my womb with blankets and stuff and making it dead cozy, and then I started crying for my angry child. And then I was like crying for Jesus as well. And I was like lying in his blood. I was like lying there in Jesus's blood. And I was just so thankful for him. And I was thanking him and begging for mercy. And I was asking him to show me my sins, which I didn't realise the sins that I was doing. I didn't realise that. For example, smoking, not looking after my body, swearing, like thoughts of ignorance and thoughts of like just bad stuff, you know. And yeah, I was just chilling out with Jesus, and like, but Jesus wasn't there, his presence was there, but I think I was in heaven, which is a lonely place, you know. I don't think it's very full, like it's quiet up there. And so what I did was, whilst I was up there, I was like building my home in heaven. I was like, right, well, this is my area. When I die, this is where I'm going to come to. This is my area in heaven. And I was like chatting to God, like, God, you've married me to Jesus now. So me and Jesus, we're married. We're like, and there was a cross, and it was like uniting us with a cross. And I was like, so I'm just going to like tie a little loop here. I'm going to tie a rope here, and I'm going to pull it down through heaven, and I'm going to anchor it into my existence, my current existence, my temporary body, my earthly life, so that when I feel like doubts, etc., I can just hold on to that rope, pull on it, and just realize that, like, yeah, I'm like secure in heaven, like I know where I'm at. And then I was up there, and I was just like chilling, crying, and I was like getting to know my angry child, and I was like letting her run around. And then I was like, oh, what about my cat Chakra? So Chakra died like last month because she had diabetes. And I was like, where's Chakra at? And then I just tapped my lap, and she jumped up, and I was like, my Chakra baby, my Chakra. And I was like stroking her, and she was so happy. She was so happy. So she jumped up, and then she jumped down and carried on like running around in the jungle. And I was like, you're so free up here. So I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. I felt guilty when she died, but I don't feel guilty now. So this is still my first ceremony. What else happened? There was there was this guy that I used to be absolutely obsessed with, thinking that I loved him, and like he was playing games with me and stuff like that, and it was just sent me absolutely west. And I was like saying to Ayahuasca, like, how can I move on from this guy? Like, I don't know how to move on from this guy. I'm trying to so hard. And she was just like, oh, easy. And then she just put him on a little, like, you know, one of them ejector seats where you press it and it goes up. She was like, easy, put him on there, ping, and flung him up in the air. And I was just laughing my head off, like, like laughing well hard about that. And it was just like so easy, just ping, off, see ya. And then after that, it was just like, I opened my heart, right? And like I spread it out and I was like, take it to the whole world. I was like, just take it, take it. But when I say I broke through on my first one, I didn't break through as the fact that like I died or anything like that, or I didn't get like a rush of euphoria. I just feel like I broke through like finding an inner child, realizing how bad smoking was, and yeah, like getting to know myself and chilling out with Jesus a bit more and getting to know Jesus. Oh yeah, and I faced my demon. I forgot about that. Like, as I was breaking through, there was this like creepy little thing that had like long face, like tentacles with like tiny little beady eyes. And I was like, no, don't get me, don't come anywhere near me, like, ooh, like proper scared. And then I was like, hang on a minute. I'm not even scared of you. I don't honor you. Why am I allowing this? So I was like, I'm gonna look you in the eye. And I was like looking this demon in the eye like this. And I was like touching its face, like thinking it was like a character from a film, just like feeling its face and stuff. And it was letting me. And I was like, you need love. Like, you need love and you need compassion. So I'm like stroking its beard like this, and I'm like, it's okay, I love you, sort of thing. And then I was like, and then I remember what it said in the Bible. It said like, if you ever come across like unclean spirits and things, you have to ask it a question, which is like, just say to it, do you believe the Son of Man came in the flesh? And it's like, and I was repeating that, and then I was also repeating, do you believe the Son of God came in the flesh? Do you believe the Son of God is Jesus? Do you believe the Son of Man is Jesus? Do you believe Jesus is in the flesh on earth? Do you believe and I was just saying like loads of different types of ways, and just over and over again. And then it just all went boom, and all the darkness just dropped. It was just like all the darkness just like gone. There was no more bad spirits, and it was just as if like then I saw everything that was good. Like I saw all the goodness, and that's when I started to chill out with Jesus, and like not himself or like anything like that, but I was like within the kingdom. I was within the kingdom, yeah. And then I fell asleep. The day after, that was the second ceremony, which was super fucking intense, man. Like, so this time I was actually really scared to go into it because I knew that it was gonna be deep. So I had a big cup this time on my second one. Have I even been in focus this whole time? I don't think I have. Hang on. No. Yeah, so I asked for a big cup, and then Ayahuasca, she was like, I was laid down and like I was moving my body in loads of different yoga positions, and like I had my legs up in the air at one point, and I was upside down, and then I was like in a fetus position, my bum was in the air, my head was like, I was pushing my face against a wall at some points, and like the ceremony was going on and on and on, and everyone was purging, yeah, everyone was being sick, everyone was, oh no, my face, I'm gone. Everyone was purging. I felt like everyone was like able to move forward, but I wasn't. And I was like, everyone was crying, laughing, getting all that out, but I was just static. But I could feel, it was almost like I had a grapefruit stuck in my chest where I found my angry child. And then one of the facilitators, a beautiful lady, she came up to me and she was like, yeah, you need to purge. And I was like, yeah, but I know that I can't be sick. I know it's not a cough. I don't need a poo or anything. Like, I'm completely empty inside. Like, I don't know what it is, but it feels like I've got something here. And she was like, well, sometimes we just need to scream, and sometimes we just need to like let it out. And I was like, so I was meditating, and this was going on for absolutely ages. Like, I was just breathing like, like try to get it out, like vocalizing it. And then there was singing, there was music, so I was singing along, like try to sing along with it. and that still wasn't budging it. It wasn't budging, that massive grapefruit. And I was like, I know I need to scream, but I just don't have the confidence to scream. And I was like trying to get confidence to just scream, and I just couldn't. Anyway, another facilitator came up, and she had like this lemon stuff on her hands, like it was lemony, and she was like pushing it towards me, and she was using it as a tool to like budge or just do something to just like, you know what I mean, like just like fucking come on. And that helped. And then I just like, I was meditating with it, and I could feel the ceremony starting to die down a bit, and I was like, I need to fucking do something. And in the end, I just completely submitted to the medicine. I think I was worn out from holding on so much. I was just completely worn out. Like, do you know what? I'm like holding this in. It's my fault that it's still here. I'm just not getting it out. Like, I need to just, and then that lemon stuff just made me go like, whoa. And I just like, boom, laid down. And that was the beginning of my death. That was the beginning of my death. So music, I stopped even focusing on the music. It was like a sound, you know, one of them bowls that you like, and it goes, it was like that, yeah, right. This was like super it just took over my head. It was like my head just was like ironed out flat, like my brains were like fucking leaking. And I was like, my face was like, you know, like when you're dying. Well, I've never died, well I have died, but like when you're ill and you're like, like that. And it was like, and I was like, like paralyzed like this. And then it was just like fucking like all over my face, like taking over. And then I felt this grapefruit fall out of my body, which were my lungs, right? And then they got flattened out along with my brains, and I started to have an asthma attack. And I was breathing through my asthma attack. I was like, I just remembered one of the facilitators, I'm not going to name any names because like for discretion and stuff, but they're absolutely, all of them are amazing. I just remembered her saying, just breathe through it. And I was just, that's all I could just do. That was all I could do. I was so paralyzed. All I could do was breathe. And it was just like I was, not even that, man. It was even worse. Like I was wheezing. My fucking life was in fucking, and I was like, just saying to Aya, like, just take me. I was like, just, you can have me. Like, and I felt like she was taking me, you know? She was taking me. If I'd have continued, if I didn't pull myself back, I could have died, like for real, because I was so willing to just submit completely to ayahuasca, and she wanted me. She was wanting me. She was wanting me to go with her, and I was wanting to go with her, but I just remembered people, like other people. And then I remember like going into the womb, and there was somebody started screaming, which pulled me back. And I was so thankful that like I was given a life again. So I started to heal other people in the ceremony. Like the whole group was so unbelievably connected that it was like I want to say psyche, but it wasn't psyche. Well, it might have been psyche. We were all one. We were all like completely one. And we were all supporting each other, and it was the most beautiful thing. Like, you can't even describe it into words, you know. There's no words. I'm going to paint about it probably in the future, but this is like, I feel so gifted, and I feel like, I think someone proposed to me. That sounds absolutely mad, but there was a time when we were all laid down, and because of the psyche, like we were all one. I remember like one person was like, open the window. Didn't verbally speak it, but I could feel it. So I got up and opened the window, and then I felt like they were thanking me. And they were like, lay back down. So I lay back down. And I was like, getting back up, getting back down. And I remember being like, loving Jesus again. I was loving Jesus. And Jesus was like, there's somebody in this room that wants you to marry them. And I was like, nah, I can't marry anybody unless they love you the way I love you. And they were like pinpointing this one man in the room, and he was like pulling me closer to him. And I don't even remember moving, but I remember my head being moved. And my head was next to this guy's head. I don't even know who it was, you know. I don't even know which person it was. It was one person in that room. And they were like, asked me if I marry them. And I was like, well, if you love Jesus the way I love Jesus. And then I was like, wait a minute, but I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. Who is doing this? This is what I was like. I was like, who's just proposed to me? This is what, someone's just proposed to me. Like I'm some sort of wife or an angel, they were calling me an angel. And I was like, I'm not an angel. This is God. This is God. I was like, glory to God, I'm not. And I was like, who, I can't say yes and I can't say no. I have a choice in this. I must have a choice in this. Jesus, tell me, help me. Like this. And yeah, so I don't know if that happened really or not, but that's what ended my freaking ceremony. What ended the ceremony was me breathing like and dying, and then someone screaming. But it was at the end when we all fell asleep, because we all fell asleep in the living room on mattresses, and I was laid on a mattress that was like vertical, because I love sleeping with my legs in the air. There's something about it, like the circulation in my legs is bad, I think, like really bad. And I remember them aching so much, and I remember just having my legs in the air and just like, and yeah, so I was laid on this freaking mattress with my legs in the air, and someone was proposing to me, like asking me to marry them. Unless that was a complete delusion. But does that mean that Christ put me with somebody? I have no idea what that means. I don't even know. But yeah, so that happened. And I think I'm a healer. I think my hands are healing, you know. I'm next to the beach. I'm next to the sea. I don't know if you can see the sea. Can you see the sea? Yeah, I've had to just like get away for a minute. I'm not going to make this as long as my first video, ayahuasca video, but this is just like a summary of what I can remember. Yeah, I found a lot of love, like completely opened my heart out. Okay, you can't even see me now, it's getting dark. So this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. If you are thinking of doing ayahuasca yourself, I recommend Denmark because it feels safe. You are totally looked after. The food is amazing and creative and wonderful. And it's a brave thing to do. It is a brave thing to do. But for me, it's pulled me so much closer to Christianity and understanding of the Bible and understanding of what the Bible is talking about when you experience it for yourself. Like, I think that's why the prophets wore white, because you can't poo yourself, you know, because you're so like submissive. You like, and I think that's how Jesus fed 5,000 people. Was it 5,000? No, it was 2,000 people. Or was it 5,000 people? Anyway, he fed a lot of people. No, with like 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I get mixed up with numbers. But I think it's literally because you have to be so empty to be in that meditative realm and kingdom, like literally almost dead, that I think he fed everyone frigging crumbs. And I think that's all that people could handle. People could only handle frigging crumbs. If you've not eaten for so long, your stomach's going to shrink. And I bet back then, like, they had tiny stomachs. So I think that that's how all them loaves of bread got passed around with leftovers. I could literally, like, at the end of my ayahuasca retreat, I could barely fucking handle a mouthful of porridge. I was literally like, and I couldn't even swallow it, and that kept me going for like the day after. I just couldn't eat because I was so like in a meditative state, meditative state. I wasn't in this fucking realm, man. Anyway, bye bin man, thanks for clearing all the bins and doing the recycling. Yeah, got a spot. So yeah, I'm gonna sing now. I'm gonna apply to do some singing lessons because I think I'm a singer. No, not I think. I'm a singer, man. I'm a singer. I sing. That's how I share my love. Share that love. Share that love. Oh, I was gonna fart then, but I think it's an ayahuasca fart. That's why you shit yourself. All right then, love you.